Can you dig it? Chicago. Hey, yo, Chicago, we're back on. Actually, absent coach. Coach is not here tonight. I think he's out on the town enjoying a Chicago Italian beef, you know? Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoyed the free agency period so far. We've been excited. We've been on live a couple times now. And one of the exciting news that we found out today, whether you think it's exciting or not, is DJJ is back in the house. Derrick Jones Jr. is back. He got signed to a 2-year deal, 6.6 million in totality, with a player option in the second season. So curious what your thoughts are on DJJ. Yo, dude, Skokes in the house. Hey, yeah, so DJJ, me and Skokes, we tweeted it a little bit together just a little bit ago about what we thought about DJJ. I think we are hoping for some kind of other AKME magic coming out, and maybe making some deals between Kobe White, some picks, get us a sharpshooter, because DJJ is not our sharpshooter one bit. Now, what DJJ will give you is he will give you hustle. He is a shot blocker, that is for sure. He's part of Phi Slamma Jamma. Don't you love when Stacey King yells out five slamma jamma? Yes, Derrick Jones Jr. I'm going to share his stats out. Sharing the screen. Sick, swag, cool. Abigail White. You know things, Abigail White. We need stronger defense. Who's this Katie person? All right, so here we got DJJ stats. This is the guy we just signed, 6'5". I think we all know this, age 25. One thing about the Bulls, guys, is the Bulls are they're still pretty young team. Besides DeMar and Vooch, our overall age is under 28 for the most part. Derrick Jones Jr., for those of you who might say, like, hey, he actually could shoot some threes. Last year, he shot 33% from the three-point range. 33%. That was his highest range. However, he only took 1.2 attempts. There were a few games where I was impressed actually with his outside shot. He got a few shots up a couple times, but he doesn't get the ball a whole lot. He's somebody who's going to disrupt somebody else's offense. He's going to get in the passing lane. He's going to be a runner. He's going to be energetic. He is going to be one of the better rebounders for a wing player. Let's see. Good average going. Yes. So I think good average goon. I don't even know what that means, man. You need to spell better. So DJJ, not the most reliable 3-point shooter. So what are the Bulls going to be doing to ensure that we get some 3-point shooting on our team? I mean, who else is out there? We just saw Dante DiVincenzo get signed by Golden State Warriors. So the Golden State Warriors are looking to amp up and win again. I'm gonna pull up my Twitter here too to show some of you guys. So the Bulls have 14 contracts now. It's kind of scary, guys. So what are they gonna do? Who are they gonna trade? Anybody got any ideas of who they're gonna trade? Are we giving up Kobe White? Are we giving up a pick? I've seen some thoughts out there from some Bulls fans about trading Kobe White, a pick for Seth Curry. I still see some fans talking about trading Rudy Gobert Rudy Gobert packaging. DeMar up. Love DJJ. All right, so I'm gonna display Skokes. Okay, but not as backup scoring. The only free throw attempts that are interesting. Oh, the free agents. So free throw attempts would be really important too for the Bulls, right? They need to learn how to drive and take it to the hoop. But I agree with you, Markieff Morris and Angelica. Yes, the Portland first and Kobe. That is one of the suggestions I heard from another Twitter listener out there. I don't remember who it was necessarily. So I like Morris. I know you're fascinated with if I can say his name right, Angelica, but I wouldn't mind Seth Curry, but that's going to be hard to take him away from Philadelphia. I think I'm still interested in T.J. Warren, but T.J. Warren has some doubt on there about some injuries, and the Bulls already have injury concerns with Lonzo and Zach with his knee, his finger. I'm hoping he's healthy. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think out there, but the Bulls fans here are kind of restless. There are some Bulls fans here that are concerned about our 3-point shooting, and also they don't think Andre Drummond is a really good shot blocker, or rim protector, I should say. So, let's get some input out there. See who else thinks that what we should do. What is the next free agent, or what's the next move from AKME? I'm looking. I'm going to share my Twitter screen here with everybody. The tweets are out there, guys. So Jalen Smith is being signed by the Pacers. We have 4 centers on the roster, and Chicago Bulls talk said none of them can play solid defense. What do you think about that comment? You don't think Drummond, if you look at his defensive stats, I can pull those up, but his defensive stats aren't that good. His defense with under 6 feet to the basket, people's field goal percentage is like something like 69%. That's not good rim protection. However, he has averaged up to 16 rebounds per game at one point in his career. I think his average actually overall for the career is 13.3 rebounds per game, and he averages between 1 and 2 blocks per game. That's pretty solid. So, and maybe the field goal percentage is high, but he's not going to be giving you a lot of second chance points. And the Bulls got burned a ton on second chance points by the other team because their defensive rebounding was weak. And then I would also say that even on offense, with some of our horrid shooting, we didn't bang the glass a lot unless you had the 5 Javantes. When you had 5 Javantes out there, and you had DJJ, and you had Alex Caruso and Lonzo Ball with that long wingspan, yeah, the Bulls came. They rocked the offensive rebounding, but now with Andre Drummond, you're gonna have some solid rebounding on that second team. I took some hits the other day. I was talking about, hey, maybe you have Patrick Williams come off the second unit and he'd be the 6th man. But who do you play at 4? Doug McDermott is interested because of the Spurs rebuild, possibly snatch him. Another good comment, Skokes. I agree, man. Doug McDermott would be solid. I'd be happy with him. I mean, he's kind of like a Kyle Korver. I was disappointed in his play early on in the Bulls, but that was also with Tibbs. Tibbs didn't like rookies, and he didn't like guys who couldn't play defense. And Doug was not a solid defender, man. I mean, he tried, but he's gotten better. He's improved over the years, so that would be a good look. So who else is left on the free agent market, guys? Free agents, NBA. We just looked at this earlier today. We know Malcolm Brogdon got picked up or traded, I should say, to the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are going to be a tough, tough team. Yeah, tough team, man. All right, I still got my Twitter up there. We're going to stop sharing that. And we're going to take us to what's left of the free agents out there. Who do you guys want to see out there? All right, we're going to go free agents. Blow the sucker up. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get rid of this. All right, guys. These are the players that have been signed already. You got Brad, Zach, Jalen, Simons, Dort, Nurkic, Robinson. Just got an amazing deal, man. He is not worth $15 million a year. There's no way. Bobby Portis is worth it, I'd say. He's worth the 12.2. Marvin Bagley, Detroit, Boucher. Let's look specifically again at what shooting guards are left, because it has moved. It's moved since noon when we last were on. Possible trading candidates. I'm looking at some of the free agents, man. There could be a sign and trade still. It is not working out for me, man. On the page here. So I'm gonna unshare that. Possible trade candidates. Say who could we think of, man? I'd still like Malik Monk. Did Malik Monk get signed already? I think Malik Monk was signed as well. He was signed by the Sacramento Kings. That would have been another solid pickup for the Bulls. I think everybody also heard that Miles Bridges is in a little bit of heat, where his girlfriend or his wife, his significant other, posted some pictures. All right, why in the world is this not working for me, guys? Yo, V-Dubs. Eric Gordon is intriguing. Yeah, Abs. Kevin Durant is a pipe dream. Joe Colley said that the Bulls actually reached out to Kevin Durant and not Kevin Durant, but to the Brooklyn Nets to see what they might want. I do hear the Brooklyn Nets want 2 All-Stars. We do have 2 All-Stars. Obviously, we're not giving up Zach, man. Zach attack is not – we are not losing Zach. So the only 2 players that you really could potentially package for Kevin Durant would be DeMar and Vooch. And me and Carl talked about this and argued about this for a little bit earlier today. If you get Kevin Durant at age 34, he's got a 4-year contract. He's got $50 million roughly. Someone's saying Giannis is going to be a free agent next year. Yeah. Another pipe dream, man. I think he's going to stay with Milwaukee. Milwaukee will try and keep him. Yeah, we'll see about that. I say, but Kevin Durant, you could package DeMar, and you could package Vooch with him. But then, what do you got left? Is it for a center, an outside center? You're depleting your club of another scorer in DeMar. DeMar and Vooch. Are you spreading the floor well enough? I don't know. Kevin Durant, though, even on the Nets all by himself, he was like a one-man wrecking crew last year. He almost made the NBA Finals just on his own. So I think he's one of the best offensive players. I know people say he gets pushed around, but that dude knows how to score. He can score against anybody, and he could score down low too. So I don't know if that's really worth trying to get Kevin Durant. Eric Gordon would be intriguing, man. I'm not sure what that would take. I'm still trying to update my board here for free agents. Who else? Who else you'd be intrigued by, man? Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross would be a great pickup, man. And he always burns the Bulls. I think almost every single time I've seen Toronto. Toronto always plays the Bulls tough, man. Going back also to Zach. He had an interview already on the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna go to it from NBC. You can see here Zach's all saying Chicago's my home. I really started making my name here. I mean, that is true. That is true. He's came to life here. Look at Zach, man. Zach. If Zach's healthy, man, I mean, he's saying he's ready, but if Zach's healthy, man, and so is Lonzo, the Bulls were leading the pack. They were number one until January? So welcome back, Zach. We are excited for you, man. Terrence Ross would be a nice guy, man. Let me look up Terrence Ross's stats, man. Because we really want actually let's look at 3-point leaders. NBA 3-point leaders percentage 2022. Let's do that. Here we go. Yeah, Luke Kennard, man. Hey, this is a fantastic screen. I got to show you guys this. This is pretty sweet. So if I'm gonna go. Here we are. NBA 3-point percentage leaders. All right, these are our percentage leaders from the 21-22 year. Don't know if you guys can see this completely, but I'm gonna try and blow it up a little bit. All right, so Luke Kennard, Desmond Bane, Maxey. No one's getting rid of Maxey. Memphis not getting rid of Bane. Kennard. Let's see what happened to we had heard rumors about Luke Kennard at one point. What's going on with Luke Kennard? What's his contract at? Anybody know what his contract is? I would love a Luke Kennard on the team. Put Lakers in their place. He received a 4-year deal, $56 million. So I mean, that would have to be another trade. Would be Luke Kennard. All right, so we got Cam Johnson, man. Would love Cam Johnson, and then obviously Lonzo Ball, man, 42.3 clip. Skokes, you said Doug McDermott. That would be a solid pickup. But look at we had another suggestion that Seth Curry might be a good possibility. Really underrated name is Korkmaz. Unreal shooter. Let's see. I need to get that off there. Let me show you what this is. My daughter. Zach was really strong at the beginning of the season, so the offseason will hopefully get him in a great place for the start of next season. That is true, man. I'm hoping that. And then this is our number one viewer, Skokes. Skokes, what a guy. You got to come on. You got to come on here one of these days, man. Okay, Korkmaz, was he on? Is he actually up here? All right, so we've got McDermott, Josh Richardson. I'm pretty sure he is on the free agent block too. I'm almost positive I saw his name up there. Let's see who else up here. You mentioned Eric Gordon. That would be a good one. Eric Gordon reminds me a little bit of Drew Holiday, doesn't he? The Bulls had Max Struss at one time. Wouldn't that be great? And Bulls fans used to make fun of me. I said I would rather have Grayson Allen than Kobe White. Don't throw stuff at me. Is anybody throwing stuff at me? All right, see, I don't see Korkmaz on the sheet, but maybe he didn't have enough 3-pointers. We'll keep on going, buddy. All right, and then the Batum got signed. Patty Mills got signed. I always wanted a Mike Conley. So there's some options to go out there and look for some trades, but we don't know exactly what AK's got in mind, man. But AK's got something in that brain. Agree Allen over White. Yes, Allen's got some good defense. He's a pain though, man. It's like when you were a Bulls fan when the Celtics were good, when Jordan he got his 63 or 69 in the playoffs, man. And you had Bird, McHale, Parrish. Yeah, I'm sure the Northeast loved the Celtics, but boy, did I hate the Celtics. And then when the Bulls got good, and you had Microwave, you had Johnson, you had Isaiah, Joe Dumars, Mahorn. Boy, I hated the Pistons. And then the Lakers, man. There was years I couldn't stand the Lakers. And you know what? I'm wondering how many other cities couldn't stand the Bulls. They probably thought they were arrogant, cocky. I just couldn't stand how much our team would wither under some of the defensive pressure of some of those teams. And that's one of the things our current team is missing on the Bulls is a defensive pressure, a defensive intensity. That when teams drive to the basket, they're kind of a little scared to go into the middle. And I'm not saying to maim them like Grayson Allen or trip them like, Allen would do, but you got to put your body on people, man. You got to put your back on people, box people out. You've got to attack that basketball when they go down low. Let's check out one more time our free agents, see if this will work for me this time, and see what is left of our shooting guards, man. All right, here we go. Finally working for Vic. Share my screen. Free agents. All right, this is through Sport Track. Great site to keeps it updated really quick. Quack. If you want to know a little more, good site to look at. You could see who's already taken off the board. Malik Monk, who I would have loved to have. $9.5 million would have been a little pricey for the Bulls. Oladipo got $11 million. I was impressed that he got that much, but he showed them some really good tenacity in the playoffs and was able to help them out when they had those injuries. Wes Matthews would have been another good pickup at $2.9 million. So you got some options here. You got James Harden, Jeremy Lamb, Jarrett Culver, Lou Williams. Oh, it's Josh Jackson. That's who we were talking about. So, we've got some options. So what do you think, Bulls fans out there? Just curious how you're thinking. Are you happy with what the Bulls are doing? Are you contemplating not watching the Bulls because you're upset? You thought that they would do more? Do you think they're going to do more? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, geez. This person here, somebody, I'm going to show you this one. Oh, this is not what I was going to show you. The most reliable free agent shooting guards. Ah, man. We had him. He was not okay. So Wayne Ellington was not really good when the Bulls had him. He did look better with the Lakers though. But I don't know how reliable of a shooter he could be. Can he be someone that's playing 15 minutes a game? Because when the Bulls used him previously, he did not play that kind of minutes, and he was not that reliable. I'm going to hide this. Here's another viewer. Harden would be a great catch in hopes for some more threes. Well, he's going to be signing with the Philadelphia 76ers. He's negotiating his deal. Other people on this list, Um, Lou Williams. I'm still looking at Lou Williams. I'll take Lou Williams. Give me Lou Williams. We need some shooting. And I think that'll help the Bulls. Um, anything else out there? We got someone asking, who's next? Who's next, Bulls? Who got next? Do we got next? All right, I gotta also throw it out to, if you've never had Nino's Pizza out in Buffalo Grove area, man, you should hit them up. They got good fried chicken. They've got great thin crust pizza. If you're interested in Chicago thin crust pizza, Nino's is a good pizza. Rodney Hood really fell off. Used to be a good shot creator. I agree, man. Rodney Hood would be another solid addition. Um, see how he panned out last year. Jeez, dude. You are correct. Okay, so that guy is kind of like Andre Drummond in a way. He is let's see, he played 13 games last year. And I'm gonna show you this, Skokes. Let's share Rodney Hood. Maybe I'm wondering with some players like this, 29 years old. I'll expand this. I mean, and I feel like this is kind of what the Bulls got to do. If they're not going to trade someone, they got to look at someone that's on a bargain deal, someone that used to be reliable and no longer is. Okay, so 3-point percentages down here. Overall, 36. Last year, he only played 13 games. He had 55% from the 3-point. That was one of his better years, along with Portland. Now, I remember him with Portland. I remember wanting the Bulls to get him at one point. Also, Cleveland. I remember a year with Cleveland. I thought he was doing pretty good. 349, 39. I mean, if he were able to make 2 out of 6 attempts every game, I'd be happy with that. But you're right. Maybe he's somebody that's been dealing with some injuries over the years that I'm not sure about. Do we know that about Skokes? I really don't know. All right, guys. I just wanted to briefly come on here, talk about DJJ. Hope that we can interact a little bit. So if you have thoughts on this, tweet me at Windy City Dig. Also, Carl's always looking on YouTube. Look at our YouTube channel at Windy City Digits and give us your thoughts. Also, if you're interested in coming on the channel, please let us know. We're going to start creating a list of people that we can invite. And yes, we've been concentrating on the Bulls, but we will get to the Bears soon when minicamp starts off, and hopefully talk about some more interesting stuff like the Sox. Could the Sox make a comeback, guys? Let's see that. I think the best boom or bust is basically Warren or Hood. All right, I'll agree with you on Warren, Skokes. I'm not sure about Hood. At least Warren recently was scoring, 19 points a game with the Pacers. He looked amazing until he got hurt. So his is just an injury thing. Hood, I don't know if it's psychological or if it's an injury. So I'll give you Warren. That'd be awesome. But we're still hoping that we got some magic out there on some kind of deal. All right. Anyways, guys, everybody, peace, love, and digits. See y'all later. Thanks for joining us.